Nobody warns you about the deepest grief that you will feel, and that is grieving the living. And although it's not physical death, it is the death of something that was. So grieving the death of the relationship or the love that was there. And this could be the family that left you while you suffered and they watched you suffer and they didn't do anything about it, or the friend who changed, and not in a good way, because change is good, but we're not talking about the good change. And then the partner who betrayed you and the parent that didn't protect you. Those are all grieving people that are still alive in situations that happened while people were alive. While they're still alive. These people, they're still breathing, they're still talking, they're still laughing. And it feels like there's this ghost. Like the ghost of them. They're still there, but they're not there. Because they've changed. And things are different. Grieving somebody who is still alive is super brutal because you don't get a goodbye. You don't get closure. There's no funeral because they're still alive. So you don't get to be like, it was nice knowing you. It's just that. I have personally experienced grieving people who are still alive, and I still am. But I mean, it's almost like I see it, and it's not even just like a daydream, but it's like I see like myself in my ex's arms, or us holding hands, or like the other day when I took the trash out, I was so worried because I threw the trash and I thought my ring came off with it. I have not worn my ring in months, and I don't even have it. I don't even have it anymore. And I was just like, it's like I felt it come off. And then I was like, grieving the loss of what was. You know, like in cracking jokes that my ex-fiance and I used to joke about, and then laughing like it, you know, there's no pain behind it. You know, like that doesn't matter when it does. Like that stuff, that's deep. It's deep. You know, I'm grieving the man who is super excited to be a father. I'm grieving the fact that all of that changed. I'm grieving the man who I gave everything to, and he took it all and left me with nothing. No closure, no goodbye. Literally nothing. I am grieving the family that knew him and knew what he did and enabled it. Sided with his abuse anyways. I'm debating honestly to make a video that's more in depth about everything that happened, because like saying abuse is so like surface level, but I do have like a postpartum ruined my relationship that talked about like the blow up of our relationship. But I may honestly make a video about like more in depth of everything that happened, just so you guys can get a grasp on it. Because it's hard to understand what happens when there's not a lot of context. So I may do that. So stay tuned for that. You know, I'm grieving the living. The memories that won't be made, or the birthdays that won't be shared, the phone calls that won't be made. And it hurts because I didn't lose them all at once. I lost them. It was almost like one event after one event after one event after one event. And I started losing them over time, but it was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. You know, I lost them every time they didn't show up, and every time they defended him instead of protected me. But I am done begging to be loved and seen and supported by people who treat me like I don't truly matter. And I'm done shrinking for them so they don't have to feel guilty for how they've treated me. I'm still healing, but I'm still here. For myself and for my son. And for the life that we both deserve. Those people may still be alive, but they're not who I thought they were. If you're grieving somebody who's still alive, I just want you to know that I see you and I am you and I'm with you, because it hurts so bad. And I wish it was something that nobody ever had to go through. I really do. But I want you to know that it doesn't change your worth or how lovable you are, because the right person will love you through it all. And that's what love is. And I feel like a lot of people don't actually know what love is, and that is love. Love doesn't abandon you. Love does not lie to you. This is your permission to grieve them and let them go, because you are worthy. You're worthy of happiness and peace in a loving relationship. But feel it, grieve it, let it go. I'm here for you.